We have a tendency to always blame the other Burkina. I believe that most of you here are older than I am. So what I'm going to tell you is that we really need to change the pace. We need to change the pace, we need to move quickly. All countries are in a state of urgency. So everyone at their level must be able to move faster and abandon unnecessary administrative burdens.
Welcome to Talk of Africa 360, your source for insightful news, analysis, and thoughtful commentary. If you value informed perspectives and fact-based reporting, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss an update. Disclaimer: the content on this channel is based on reliable public sources and credible online information. It is intended strictly for educational and analytical purposes. We do not promote or endorse political violence, hate speech, or any form of discrimination. Our goal is to inform, not to inflame. Thanks for being here. Let's stay informed together.
In West Africa, a remarkable transformation is underway. The world is watching Burkina Faso, a nation once overlooked, now at the center of a bold revolution. Captain Ibrahim Traore, who took power at just 34, has become the youngest head of state and a symbol of a new era. Traore didn't just assume office, he ignited a movement, calling on his people to seize their destiny and break free from the old cycles of dependency. His leadership is defined by action, cutting through bureaucracy and mobilizing the youth to tackle challenges head-on. The energy in Ouagadougou is electric. People are building, dreaming, and believing in a future shaped by their own hands. Traore's message is clear. Burkina Faso will no longer wait for permission or validation from abroad. He's inspired a sense of national pride and possibility, turning the country from a symbol of struggle into a beacon of innovation. This is not just a political shift, it's a generational awakening, with Traore as the face of a continent ready to define its own future. Burkina Faso is no longer asking for a seat at the table, it's building its own. The story of Traore is the story of a nation rising, proving that true change comes from within. Who is Captain Ibrahim Traore? Not a product of privilege, but a son of Burkina Faso, shaped by military discipline and the realities of conflict. Born in 1988, Traore rose quickly through the army, earning respect for his courage and strategic mind. His experience on the front lines against insurgency gave him a unique perspective. Security isn't just about force, but about opportunity and unity. Traore's authenticity resonates with the youth. He speaks plainly, addressing the real issues of sovereignty and self-determination. Many see him as a modern-day Thomas Sankara, unafraid to challenge the status quo and demand a better future. His rise wasn't about personal ambition, but a sense of duty at a time when the nation was adrift. Traore stepped in as a patriot, not a politician, offering a vision that matched the people's frustrations and hopes. His military background is not just a credential, it's the foundation of his credibility and his power to inspire. He embodies the aspirations of a generation seeking real change. Traore's leadership is a rallying point for those who believe Burkina Faso's best days are ahead. He's not just leading a country, he's leading a movement. The nation sees itself reflected in his journey from soldier to head of state. Traore's vision is built on two pillars: sovereignty and self-reliance. He insists that true independence means controlling the nation's resources and destiny, not relying on foreign aid or unfair trade. Under his leadership, Burkina Faso is renegotiating mining contracts, demanding fair terms and local ownership. The message, the country's wealth belongs to its people, funding schools, hospitals, and infrastructure. Traore champions local industry and entrepreneurship, aiming to build a resilient economy from the ground up. His Pan-Africanism drives regional cooperation, leading to the creation of the Alliance of Sahel States with Mali and Niger. This alliance is more than military. It's economic and political, pooling resources and amplifying their voice. The goal is to shift from dependency to empowerment, inspiring confidence across Africa. Traore challenges the old narrative, positioning Africa as a continent of solutions and innovation. His vision is restoring dignity and fueling Burkina Faso's transformation. It's a blueprint for a new era of African leadership. At the heart of Traore's vision is Africa's largest railway project, launched in 2025. This railway will connect Ouagadougou, Bamako, and Niamey, transforming the Sahel into a powerful economic corridor. More than infrastructure, it's a symbol of sovereignty and regional integration. Burkina Faso is the driving force, leading planning and resource mobilization. The railway will move minerals, cotton, and agricultural products efficiently, unlocking the region's potential. Modern logistics hubs, electrification, and digital integration make it a leap into the future. The project is African-designed and led, a testament to agency and ambition. Instead of waiting for foreign help, Sahel leaders are building their own destiny. The railway is a symbol of what's possible when African nations unite. It's the iron spine of a new, integrated West Africa. The railway's greatest impact is on people's lives. Construction has created thousands of jobs. Welders, engineers, drivers, offering hope and skills to the youth. Local industries are booming, with factories producing railway components and tech startups innovating logistics. Small businesses thrive along the tracks, from food vendors to mechanics, injecting energy into neglected communities. For farmers, the railway is a game changer. Perishable goods now reach markets quickly, reducing waste and boosting incomes. The railway connects rural producers to cities and ports, turning Burkina Faso from landlocked to landlinked. It's fostering national unity, bridging regions and cultures, and making travel faster and easier. Students, workers, and families are more connected than ever. The railway is stitching the nation together, creating a shared sense of purpose. It's more than steel. It's the lifeline of a resurgent nation. The project is transforming livelihoods and building a stronger, more unified Burkina Faso. The tracks are carrying not just goods, but dreams. This railway isn't just new. It's revolutionary in its purpose and ownership. Unlike colonial-era lines built for extraction, this network is designed by Africans for African development. Routes connect capitals, mining zones, and industrial hubs, stimulating local and regional commerce. It's a declaration of sovereignty infrastructure built for African needs, not foreign interests. Financing is African-led, relying on regional banks and partnerships, not foreign loans with strings attached. Profits and control stay within the continent, setting a model for others. Every kilometer of track is a step away from dependency and towards independence. The railway rejects neo-colonial structures, asserting a new narrative of self-determination. The roar of these trains is the sound of Africa moving forward on its own terms. It's a symbol of a continent taking charge of its future. In a region scarred by conflict, the railway is more than economic. It's a tool for peace and security. By creating jobs and opportunity, it addresses the root causes of extremism, poverty, and marginalization. When youth have hope and work, the appeal of insurgency fades. The railway is soft power in action, showing the state can deliver progress. It strengthens the government's reach, enabling rapid deployment of services and security. The tracks become corridors of stability, connecting and protecting communities. The project fosters unity, breaking down old divisions and building solidarity. It's a shield against extremism, laying tracks for lasting peace. The railway is proof that the best defense is a shared dream of a better future. Burkina Faso, the land of upright people, is full of surprises as it steps into the spotlight. Ouagadougou hosts FESPACO, Africa's largest film festival, celebrating the continent's stories for over 50 years. The country is now the central hub of West Africa's biggest infrastructure project, turning its landlocked status into a strategic advantage. Burkina Faso is a top gold producer, and under new leadership, resource wealth is being reinvested at home. The nation's economic model is inspiring others, focusing on local ownership and independence. Burkina Faso leads the Alliance of Sahel States, a bold experiment in collective sovereignty. This alliance is reshaping West African geopolitics, built on shared interests and mutual respect. The country is standing taller than ever, a beacon for the region. Burkina Faso's transformation is a masterclass in turning challenges into strengths. Burkina Faso is writing a new chapter in Africa's story, led by Captain Traore's dynamic vision. The nation is shedding its old image, emerging as a confident, land-linked leader and symbol of African ingenuity. The transformation is about mindset, a national awakening rooted in sovereignty and unity. The Sahel Railway is the era's defining symbol, a declaration of independence in steel. Driven by Burkinabe vision and regional solidarity, it's creating jobs, empowering communities, and uniting the region. Traore's leadership inspires a generation to believe in the impossible and pursue self-determination. Burkina Faso is now at the forefront of a continental movement, proving destiny is shaped by courage and vision. The nation's story is a message of hope for Africa and the world. Development can be homegrown, and unity is strength. With Traore at the helm, Burkina Faso is driving the train of destiny toward a brighter, sovereign future.
As reactions continue to pour in from across the continent, one thing is clear. Africa is demanding respect, sovereignty, and accountability. Was this just a diplomatic misstep or a deeper sign of shifting global alliances? We'll be watching closely. If you found this story important, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more real, unfiltered African news. This is Talk of Africa 360, telling the stories that matter.